right.
This is your neighborhood?
This is it. The tree was different, and you know, one of my best friends lived right there, across the street.
How long did you live here?
We lived here for about 5 years. My dad got separated with Maria, so like we moved into an apartment complex my freshman year. So yeah, so 9 to like around 14. Yeah. You know, I want her to understand who I am. I want her to understand how I think and perceive life, because she's my wife, and for her not to understand me, that would be a disservice to our future together.
What is like one of your best memories with you and your dad here?
Oh, best memories.
Or one memory that you can recall?
My dad, he let me, like, you know, meet other kids. He wasn't like super strict, so yeah, it was good times here.
Good times.
Yeah, this is where like a lot of my memories are, basically playing outside. My best friend, Jeff at the time, he was like, I bet you can't throw this rock over that house. And I was like, I bet you I can. And I got a rock, and I threw it right into the window, broke the window.
You broke the window?
Yeah, and then I ran home. Yeah.
You never got in trouble?
Nah, they didn't catch me, so. Oh, hey, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, Dad,
What's
how
up?
are
I
you?
was
Good,
just
how you
telling her
doing?
how I like picked up a rock and just threw it straight into the window. Crash.
There's a lot of little sneaky things that I didn't know about that I'm
Yeah.
hearing later on.
Uh-huh.
I've had some confrontations with some people over him,
Really?
really.
Tell me
Yeah.
about it.
Cause
What
I was
happened?
playing outside. I was always like, you know, kids fight, you know what I'm saying? And
Well-
then, you know, they go tell and.
What, you know, I always told him, never start a fight, and he was pretty good at doing that.
I got
So-
hands.
So, you know, Joe or Dad,
Either one's fine with me.
Nate always talks so highly of you, and I know you were a single dad, and I know that had to have been hard. So, I mean, how did you do it? How were you able to get through this?
Well, people used to get teared up now.
Oh, no.
Aw.
People used to say, man, I commend you for what you're doing. And I'm like, hey, those are my kids. I wouldn't want it any other way.
Oh, can I use your shirt?
So it was easy for me. It was easy. Like I said, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Appreciate you, Dad.
Yeah.
Love you.
I don't know why I'm crying now.
Yeah, why are you crying?
Because he got choked up. I'm sorry, Nate.
That's the first time I've seen you cry, ever. My dad, he grew up a certain way, you know. He's from the South. You know, six, 7 siblings or something like that. Then he went straight to the military, like 18 or whatever. So, you know, he's basically like, he was born that way. You know, he was raised a certain way, so emotions isn't really like a normal thing for him. He doesn't show his emotions, but.
It's not the first time that I've teared up, but I usually hide it.
You just didn't want to show it?
Exactly, because, you know, from what I was taught, gotta be tough. And crying was not part of being tough.
Is that what you kind of passed on to him?
That's what I tried to pass on to him. I think I did a good job.
Talking to his dad, you know, he's confirming the reason why Nate is the way that he is. He was at brunch with my mom and my friend, and I think they asked, like, what are the great characteristics that you want to take from your dad?
Yeah.
He started tearing up a little bit.
Like the sacrifices and.
Wow. I never expected that from him either.
You know, I think Nate is doing a great job, and I really appreciate the fact that he is able to articulate his feelings. He's able to process those emotions, and he doesn't have to hide it, and that's okay. I'm glad that I'm able to connect with him in a deeper way, and I think that that's going to be very useful for our future.
I was trying hard to hold it.
That was
Could
great.
not hold it.
That was great. That was great.